Welcome to SAISD News.
I'm Chelsea Ogan from Central High School.
And I'm Lucas Bell from Lakeview High School.
February was rodeo time in San Angelo, and Fort Concho Elementary got into the spirit with its own rodeo and hoedown.
The Fort Concho Rodeo Day is an annual parent involvement event at the school. In addition to various rodeo activities such as barrel racing, roping, and pony rides, students also participated in a hoedown in which they performed dances they have learned such as country western line dancing, the Cotton Eye Joe, the two-step, and the waltz.
The kids have been preparing for this probably since we came back from Christmas break. The fourth graders have been working on their Go West musical program, which fourth graders study the history of Texas history, and so it's a fun way of learning about history through a play and musical and things like that. And then during PE and music, coach is teaching them not only dancing skills, but the correct way to dance, do the Cotton Eye Joe and the schottisch and two-stepping and things like that. So she said they may never love to dance, but at least they'll know how to dance. And that hopefully will give them some social skills and things like that when they go up to middle school, high school, and on.
Students at Glenn Middle School recently enjoyed a hands-on experience with farm animals.
After studying farming and ranching in their Texas history classes, 7th graders at Glenn got a first-hand look at some of the animals they had learned about. Animals from Lincoln Middle School's Ag Therapy program, The Farm, were brought to Glenn for students to interact with. Students were able to experience the animals close up as they learned about their purpose and function in the Texas economy.
This week we've been learning about the different animals and what their purpose is, so the kids realize they have a function and where their food comes from. So we've talked about dairy cows, and that's where we get our milk. We've talked about donkeys for guard animals, sheep for their wool, boar goats for their meat. So we've been talking about that they actually serve a purpose. We've talked about their clothing comes from cotton. So we talked about if you like to eat and wear clothes, you should thank a farmer or a rancher. We've shown pictures of these animals all week long, but that has nothing compared to actually getting to pet it and let it eat out of your hand and brush it or walk it or hug it like they're doing. Some of the kids are familiar with the animals, some are not. So for some it's just fun, others it's a whole brand new experience.
Students at Lincoln Middle School recently had an opportunity to experience the latest in medical technology.
The Da Vinci Surgical System is a surgical robot used by the San Angelo Community Medical Center to perform delicate and complex operations in a less invasive way with increased precision and control. A surgeon controls the system from a console with a 3D view of what the robot sees. Students at Lincoln were able to see how the robot works and even had a chance to control it themselves. After training on the actual robot, students tested their skills by competing in a contest using the simulator.
We are informing our young children, our next generation, of the medical advances that we have had in technology over the last couple of years, and trying to hopefully spark some innovative thinking in them so that they can go on to be very successful. I hope that by being a female surgeon, my presence being here, I hope that they would, especially the girls in the room, dream big, know that they could go on to do anything they wanted, and then for the men in the room, hope that they would be able to see that with hard work and dedication you can achieve any of your dreams. And we need innovative thinkers and people who are constantly having new ideas, because as this is a new medical technology, that's going to need to be fulfilled in our future for our future generations.
And last but certainly not least, Santa Rita Elementary recently held a special pep rally to celebrate their nomination as a Blue Ribbon School.
The U.S. Department of Education's Blue Ribbon Schools program recognizes schools where students perform at very high levels or where significant improvements are being made in students' academic achievement. Santa Rita is one of only 26 schools in Texas to be nominated this year. To celebrate that nomination, students and staff at Santa Rita enjoyed a pep rally featuring special guests such as State Representative Drew Darby, Angelo State University students, and Central High School cheerleaders. Principal Kay Scott said that it is an honor to be nominated for such a prestigious award.
It's an amazing feeling. When I came to Santa Rita, I was interviewed on the morning show, and the morning show crew asked me what I wanted to see for Santa Rita. And Santa Rita's had a long history of high performance, and I shared with the morning show crew that I wanted Santa Rita to be Blue Ribbon. And that was actually 6 years ago. And so we've worked really hard and kind of made that come to fruition by just being dedicated and focusing on achievement here at Santa Rita, both in reading and math.
Before we go, we want to remind everyone that spring break is March 10th through the 14th. Classes will resume Monday, March 17th.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you after the break.
Bye.